Hey, hello, how's it going? Welcome back to another Monster Train 2 video. It's me, Cranberry. How's it going? Hopefully you are doing well. Hopefully you're having a good one today. I'm doing pretty well. I thought I was going to be doing a stream today, but I'm actually not. I have a D&D session later tonight, so unfortunately no stream today. Almost certainly a stream tomorrow. Like, I'm pretty positive. Something weird would have to happen for me to not have a stream, so if you're watching this video roughly a day after it goes live, maybe come and swing by and see if I'm streaming. Maybe come say hi. It'd be cool to see you. Let's play the game. Let's hop in here. Let me pull up the wheel. I want to mention too, someone actually asked in the last video, and people just ask pretty often, where can I find the cool wheel that you use? I'll have a link in the description of this video if you want to use it. It's something that Leonard made, aka Leonard Curry. He made it on, I think it's just like it's on itch.io or whatever. But if you just press on the link, you can use the wheel. It's really cool. It's really neat. Thank you, Leonard, again for making it. My favorite thing about it, obviously, that's really cool, is that we can go in here. There's a little settings option at the top right. That's kind of off screen for you. You can go in here and you can add and subtract what characters can show up during the spin, right? And what specifically what combinations can show up during the spin, right? So for my purposes here, so I don't get a repeat, we can set it up so that way all the ones I've won with her are checked off basically. So anyway, let's spin. Let's play the game. I think it's up to, I might have missed one or two, but the odds are pretty low that we'll roll something that I've already gotten done before. And today we're playing Alt Under Legion Hellhorn. This seems like a pretty good combo to me here. Oop, wrong button. Sorry, hold on. Get that out of here. Alt Under Legion Hellhorn. Okay. Let's see here. This seems like a pretty solid combo. I think Propagating Rage seems like a pretty good thing to do. Both are pretty decent spells here, I guess. Let's go on Random Pyres. I did... Off recording, I did lose a run, unfortunately. It is what it is. It's fine. Not the end of the world. And yeah, without further ado, let's hop in here. Let's play the game. Let's see what we got going on. Now, today, I was about to say I wouldn't hate seeing Pyre of Dominion here. Our starter spells are fine, but they're not necessary. I'm very curious about Branded Warrior. I've not used this guy at all yet. I think he's better than he was in the previous game, right? He's gone from, I believe, 3 rage to 5 rage, both innately and on Slay. So that's interesting. But I don't know how he'll do. And we have Lion Mane as our start with Spawning Pod. So I think my gut here, my gut check is that we just want to mainly focus on Everbloom with spawning here. That makes the most sense to me. I think we just want to incant and make a big mushroom stack here. Reservation, we have a lot of extra mana to play with then, I guess, which is fine. Can I get Everbloom here? I don't get Everbloom. I think between the two of them, I think we go for Maneater because we really just need like a 1-point dip into Everbloom at some point. And I think if we're only taking 1 point, I think we want probably 2 Maneater and a 1-point dip here. We'll see. I do like Unbroken Horn. The cool thing about Unbroken Horn in this game is that it works specifically with the deployment energy. So if you have a bunch of extra deployment energy, you get to hold that over into the next turn as well. Also, just cool reservation because we can just pop this right away. Then we get to also hold the energy. So we should maybe just get into the habit of just popping this right away. And then just being careful with our mana. Seems pretty good. So one issue that I have here is that we kind of don't have like a real tank for Lion's Mane here. I guess we'll end up doing maybe something like this here. And then Branded Warrior up top picking off whichever backliners sneak by. And Reservation. Shard into spawning pod here, I think, and then we'll just pass the turn. And then Holt, I think, or maybe we pick you off. You know, sure, I'll pick you off. But don't waste our mana. Use it when required. Like here, it seems pretty good to do this. And you might as well sap this guy down too here. That looks pretty good. Okay. Gotta also remember to, you know, Maneater literally is a 1-turn cooldown, so you should use it every chance you get, basically, here. Right? I'll take out the healer. And we could play a Spirit Sword, but I think it's actually is more important to hold mana. Or with Unbroken Horn here. Debatable choice, I think it is the right choice. I'll play this. Play you. What are we drawing next turn? Not much. Yeah, I think I'll just play a Sport Touched. I think that is probably better than anything else we could do here. And we should, after playing this here, we should win this, right? Very nice, okay. We lose our Mushroom stack, but this is a good start. I think if we can play around the what is the actual line actually? Is it Spore Singer or is it I think it's Everbloom, right? Let me actually look it up. Now I just want to know for the sake of it. What is the line called here? It is Everbloom. If we can find if we can find the Everbloom line. Maybe I called it Spore Singer before by mistake. If we can find Everbloom 1. This feels like a pretty solid run to me right now. Anywho. Ooh. Really interesting spot here. I think I want to go Infectory. That makes more sense to me here. And Fledgling is interesting. Vent is interesting. I'm going to go Ritual of Battle, I think. I just find Ritual to be so much better in this game. I think something to keep in mind, right? When you're talking about Monster Train 1 versus Monster Train 2, things like Ritual of Battle A just got stronger, right? We went from 10 rage to 12 rage. We also need to keep in mind that spell upgrades are a lot better too, right? Twin Stone, the copy maintains the same cost in previous games. The Twin Stone card would cost 1 extra, right? Double Stack used to cost 1 extra the overall cost upgrade. Now it's just even cost still, right? So I think like when you evaluate spells in this game, you got to remember that like spell upgrades are just better than they used to be as well. Something to keep in mind with something Ritual. I think it's a very strong spell in this game right now. I'm gonna go left side here. I would love to see a Kernel, Cluster Kernel here for some extra spawning. Frenzy Stone, Speed Stone does maybe lean more into like a Branded Warrior line here. These are both, in my opinion, pretty terrible on Under Legion units though. So we'll see what we get here. Weird spot we find ourselves in, folks. Weird spot. I'm gonna trust that we can get a big mushroom stack here. It might be weak early, but I think we can do this. And I think for the early game, I think we just play a Branded Warrior now. Right? I think something like this seems pretty good. Play the multi-quick Branded Warrior. We play it behind Lion's Mane. Right? And then we play like our deployment is just Lion's Mane, Branded Warrior, Squad Leader. Right? That's full space there. Then we try to make a big mushroom stack using like Infectory and spawning pods, and that's kind of it. And eventually, hopefully, at some point, we get Everbloom, right? And that seems like a pretty decent line to me, honestly. Here, the Branded Warrior will fall off and may end up being useless in the late game, but I think for now it'll be pretty decent. I think we can take this pretty safely too with the guy having quick. This should be pretty good for us. I think we'll just tank with Squad Leader here. We can also sap one of them too. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Oh, I gotta hold on. Order? Not even order. Remember, we have Unbroken Horns. We don't want to just waste energy on deployment here. Gotta break some habits on this one, folks. Gotta make sure we're not just spending energy for no reason. That's the wrong floor. God damn it. Hold on, I thought we were on top floor. My bad. I don't know. I talked about this on the stream one time. I even set up the floors to hopefully recognize that this floor is the middle floor and not the top floor. Right, this is, I believe, actually, I think this is Monster Train 2, and this is Monster Train 1 default room, and then this is the Laz room, right? So, I did it to try to do that, but obviously, mission failed. So, maybe next time I'll remember. Who knows? I'll definitely do this here. I'll kill you and pass. That seems worth it. Seems worth it to me. Okay, we're losing our mushroom stack, which I don't love. Let's try to kill you. Oh, now everyone lives too. You know what? I'll do this. Now we'll spend it all here to try to... Actually, that last one I don't want to play. Actually, never mind. Hold on. That Spore Touch isn't even actually saving me any damage there. I should put it down bottom floor. That makes way more sense. Okay, so let's do this here. Right, we do this here. Because I play you here, probably, if anything, that you add a deck. And then just pick off one of you and pass. That seems fine. You do no damage to the pie. Oh, I forgot about Reservation, too. That's here as well. Spawning pods. Not in any real danger, it looks like, on this one, folks. Yeah. The Branded Warrior already is, like, scaled up pretty quickly here, which is good. I do love that for him. And might as well just play a Ritual here too, like why not, right? No point in activating Lion's Mane here. Try to get some energy back. Yeah, this is pretty cool. This also feels like a pretty good start for Reservation as well, I'd say, right? I think it's pretty cool to be able to be like, yeah. I mean, I should be just activating right away, I guess here, right? But like, being able to use this to like, always get value out of it is pretty nice. Like, one of my criticisms of Reservation is that a lot of times you're waiting for like the optimal turn to use it, and you never really get it, and you end up just using it to only get like 1 or 2 actual extra energy. But this should always give us like maximum effectiveness if I remember to use it turn 1, pretty much. Is not bad. I'm a big fan of Loam Coat here. Loam Coat's a pretty solid pickup. Would love to get it on a mushroom stack as soon as possible. But we probably don't want to give it deployment though. Then deployment probably not the correct play here. I like going right side here. I think we don't have rooms. The mushroom rooms are decent, but they're not like game winning for us here. Maybe like a Void Armament on Branded Warrior could be pretty good here. But I think I just want to go right side. I would love to get Eternal Stone and then coincidentally like the Smolder Stone on spawning pods. And that'd be a really nice pick for us here. And also, another look at another Legion banner could be cool here, too. We can see, like, maybe the Spore Launcher guy. Could be pretty cool. These are not what I want to see here, which is unfortunate. I'll take a Cluster Kernel. Cluster Kernel is pretty solid, as is here. That's a pretty nice one. I'm going to, I think, remove Consume on one of my rituals here. I'm going to re-roll, and we're going to hope that there's any good upgrades here. They are not too expensive for me. Okay, interesting. Interesting to see here. I don't love holding over Ritual here, especially because we can't afford the cost down. I think I just like making a spawning pod intrinsic here. That seems pretty good to me just to get a... If we do draw Loam Coat turn 1, I like being able to like guarantee play the Loam Coat on my mushroom stack. So I think that's actually a pretty solid play here. We have pushback here as well, which is a little annoying, nothing too crazy. And now I feel like a damn genius, folks. Now I feel like a fucking genius. Look at this shit. If we get Everbloom here, it's fucking... I don't want to say it's GG. Obviously, we need a lot to still work out for us here, but it's looking real good. Looking real good for us, folks. Pushback shouldn't be too spooky. We're just gonna play... Actually, how do we do this here? No, we're in a bit of a weird spot, actually, when I think about it more. You can play our full deployment here, basically. But what do I want? I'm going to get Space Upgrade probably first here, and then play them all together later. Right, but for now, who gets to be on... I assume it's, I guess, just Lion's Mane. Or something like this here, I suppose, right? That seems fine for now. Oh, that's... Oh, fuck me. Okay, actually... You can be middle floor, whatever, that's fine. And I think we just actually pass here. I don't want to play the Branded Warrior to his demise. I'm going to play bottom floor Branded Warrior. Oh, you know what? Sure, get him on the bottom floor, that's fine. Okay, definitely pop this. Immediately zip you here, right? And then we go Spawning Pod. Probably just play the Shield Story here, that seems pretty good to me. Maybe just play out all of our Spawning Pods here pretty much, right? That seems pretty nice. The pushback has come for me. We'll just do I want to play a Spirit Steward here to get out of deck? No, we just hold mana, I think. That seems appropriate to do nothing this turn. Now, I could play the Spawning Pod bottom floor. Keeps you very healthy. I do like that. And I think we'll just pass. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't have spawns middle floor there. Shoot, what happened to them? How did they die? Are you... Oh, the mushroom stacks... Oh, I'm dumb. I'm so stupid. It's fine. Not stupid. The mushroom... I've heard the mushroom stack got pushed back as well. My bad, folks. My bad. It's not the end of the world, but it is kind of funny. If I put this here, we're doing not much, actually. What will you here, actually, for the Loam Coat in the future? That seems fine. Okay, keep on Lion's Maning here. Definitely play the Loam Coat. I'll just do this to keep the Branded Warrior alive. That seems pretty worth it. Okay, Lion's Mane is the tank now. Do you win if I just put a Spawning Pod in front of you? It's pretty close, I think, right? It is very close. And if I Horn Break, doesn't change anything, I guess, huh? Yeah, whatever. Okay. We'll move on from this just fine. The mushroom stack pretty clearly wins this one. Okay. And then he get a little extra sap in there. Very cool. Very, very cool. Size upgrade next, I believe. I do like Fungi here. I also don't hate Spike of the Legion, but I think, you know... I think just Fungi is just a little bit better for us here, if I do guess. I don't think I want a second Branded Warrior. Puffball... Puffball's a little bit interesting, but not very. I'm trying to think about how we actually handled the sweepers. I think we handled the sweepers by just, you know, hopefully hitting them with the sap from Lion's Mane. Or at least we handled the heavy one, like the big one with sap, and then the small one with, like, decay. Like some sort of damage, like, spell that we have. We have Horn Breaks, we have Spore Touch, right? We have Torch. We can probably handle them, hopefully, pretty easily. Although our turn 1 is drawing a bunch of spawning pods, which is an issue maybe for turn... Like, we'll see how it goes, I think. I don't know. I think we can skip these, honestly. Skip these, take a size upgrade. Probably end up playing middle floor, honestly, if I had to guess here. If we play middle floor, it should be fine, I think, ultimately. Maybe. Our Cluster Colonel doesn't really need unit upgrades himself, so we can probably ditch right side here and go left. Maybe a little bit of cool trinkets here, maybe. Shrooms gain 1 regen on Harvest is cool. Ancient Roots also is really nice, though. I think I want Ancient Roots here between these 3. Seems pretty solid to me. And then what's in the alcove? What is in the alcove, folks? Oh, weird. Weird. Is putting Endless on my Cluster Kernel worth the 2 dead cards in our deck? I think the answer is no, and the issue here... Well, actually, you know, what's interesting is that I would argue that maybe this is worth it on Branded Warrior to give him a random equipment, right? Endless is not worth much here because on the... Well, actually, I'm thinking of a couple of things here. It's not worth much on the Cluster Kernel because once our current rollout, right, is Lion's Mane, Branded Warrior, Cluster Kernel, and then where are you? Squad Leader, right? That's our current rollout. And the problem is that if Cluster Kernel dies, we can't replay because we're overstacking the floor then with the mushrooms respawning. So that's not very useful. But I think it maybe is worth it on Branded Warrior for the random equipment. That seems kind of useful. I think it's worth the 2 followers, although it's kind of debatable. But I guess the followers are free, so we do just get to play them out, and then it's not like too big of an issue. Yeah, I think it's fine. Maybe we get some cool equipment. Who knows, right? Let's see what we get. Also, I forgot we should have checked the Light Forge here actually probably first to see if we were getting Everbloom here. And we are getting Everbloom, which is fantastic for us. I very much enjoy seeing this. That's very big if true for us today, folks. Titan Skin doesn't seem too spooky to me. I'm not too worried. We'll play bottom floor, I think, here on this setup now. Maybe we play mid floor. Maybe we play, you know what? Probably play mid floor here and try to pick off the corruption units on bottom floor is my guess right now. That seems fine. Okay, we do this here. Get a full rollout in. Oh, I gave them Titan Skin. I forgot. Shoot. Well, we can horde break one of them. That's fine. I could double Sport Touch. I'd rather just play a bunch of mushrooms here. Seems a lot better to me personally. Okay, definitely. Well, this is the Consume Ritual, so it's not that good, but it is pretty decent here. We'll play that. Could double Spore Touch you to kill... Oh, actually, single Spore Touch gets there. Never mind. Shoot, you have 2 HP. Yeah, okay, that's good. And we'll play double Follower up here. Just pass turn. Yeah, there's nothing to do here. We're killing both of these guys with the quick Branded Warrior. Also, Cursed Twin Blade. That's a pretty nice hit. That's a pretty nice hit on the random equipment there, folks. Now, this is kind of tragic for us. We can't kill the Collector. Pretty unfortunate draw. But the Fungi's looking really good here. And you're dead before we... I mean, we can do this. It doesn't stop anything from happening here. Where you're dead before you even get to attack still. Very nice. Very nice, folks. Ritual. Once again, looking pretty good. Decay you, and I can't torch you. Actually, we can't kill you. I can play this though, and that'll kill this guy when he gets at the top floor. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Loam coat here. Seems pretty good. You're dead. You're dead. Pass turn. Okay, I'm feeling good about this one in a lot of ways here, and I will say I'm worried about the Branded Warrior scaling late game, but like early game here, he's kind of going fucking crazy. He is getting so big for us so quickly, which is nice to see. I just don't know how he'll play later on. We'll see. He also only gets one hit here, but the mushroom stack is gonna obviously win this very handily. Everyone else fucking eats shit and dies, but the mushroom stack here is tremendously big. So, hooray. Very cool. Very, very cool. Now, we do have a very interesting choice here between Man-Eater and Everbloom 2. I really don't know what the right answer is. And Mushy Room makes me feel a lot better about our just general odds here. Okay, I think the vision now is kind of fully cemented for me here, right? For how we handle this. Right? I think it's going to be... Well, I'll take a branding right here. That's actually really nice. Okay, here's how I see this shit going down right now, right? We're going to leak some damage playing mid-floor. In my leak, I mean we're going to take some damage from the amalgams in the savagery fight, which is kind of just like acceptable losses pretty much, right? We're going to do that. We are going to play Mushy Room deployable bottom floor. And then on the sweeper floors, they're going to be sapped for 3, so they're only going to have baseline 1 HP. The problem is that the chosen sweepers will then hit, gain a lot of rage, and then hit again, which is a problem. However, we'll have Man-Eater to handle the chosen sweepers, right? The sweepers pretty much with this Mushy Room neutralized. The biggest concern I have is the savagery damage himself. He's going to hit the front for 90. I think that we will hopefully be able to have have the mushroom stack survive the initial hit, and once they lose melee weakness, they should be fine for the rest of the combat, right? I think we'll pretty easily outpace there. So this is all looking really good to me, basically. We need one more energy upgrade so we can play Mushy Room. It's a little bit overkill otherwise, right? But we need one energy upgrade for Mushy Room deployable here, and I think that kind of just does it. I'll take more if I can find more mushrooms. We may end up actually struggling to kill heavies early on, and then, you know, quote-unquote leaking them, but if they have enough sap, when they make it to the pyre room, they won't do much damage, if any, basically, right? So I see that being a pretty good choice for us here. Let's see what's in here. Double stack, huh? Double stack on fungi in a suit's pretty cool. A lot of good choices here, honestly. Let's look around a bit here before we make any decisions. Let's see what's in our armory room here. Stoic plate mail is usually a pretty good upgrade for the mushrooms. We already have loam coat, and I think no one else really wants this. Yeah, I don't think anyone else wants the stoic plate mail here. Row room. In a build like this is a little underwhelming. Obviously, like everyone gains rage, so propagating the rage is pretty cool. But it's a little on the weaker side from what I want here. I think we mainly want our rooms to be a little bit more impactful defensively, like Mushy Room base. I think we just want 3 Mushy Rooms pretty much on this run. That'd be pretty good. So I think we skip that here. And you know what we can do here? We can copy. Guess what? Where are you? Mushy Room. Mushy Room. There you are. So I think we're going to end up doing 2 deployable Mushy Rooms and then 1 non-deployable, because we're not going to have enough energy to even play the other one undeployable. Right? Smolder Stone. I think we'll do the other Smolder Stone and Ritual of Battle here. That seems pretty good to me. And Stack Stone's not bad, but I think I want to just hold my money, basically, here and reroll and try to get, like... at this point... I don't know, actually. Maybe I do just want, like, double stack on one of these. I would like a remove consume double stack fungi. That'd be a great way to keep a fungi stack from living to the savagery hit, actually. So let's do that. Let's see if we can get there. Any remove consumes? No. Spell chain, not what we're looking for, I don't think. Although, actually, I'm curious how spell chain interacts with ancient roots. That's pretty interesting to me, actually. You know what I'll do? Ooh, maybe not. I don't know. Twin Stone. You know, here's the thing. Actually, if we take energy upgrade, right, and the next shop will have 4. So if we twin stone with ancient roots, it'll be 1 and then 3 cost. That does work. We can go fungi here. I think that's worth it. And I'm curious, I mean, and if it works positively with ancient roots as well, if both copies have the cost reduction, which I don't think they would, but maybe they might. I know there's like a weird thing with what's it? Not contagion. I think it's contagion also actually, but the is it pandemic? So I gotta look it up now. Now I need to know the card name. I think it's pandemic. The one where it applies 2 sap and 8 decay for 2 costs in this clan here. Where are you? It is pandemic. Okay. I believe with ancient roots and other temporary cost reduction cards, I believe the copy maintains that cost reduction. So when you redraw it, I think for whatever reason it costs less. But I also could just be wrong. There's some sort of weird interaction here with cost reduction cards in this. I don't remember what it is, but we'll hopefully find out here how this interacts. And again, even if it doesn't interact favorably after the cost upgrade, it should be really good. And I think this is a pretty safe take here. I feel very strong. I think the deck as is can basically beat anything up until Seraph right now, unless we get really unlucky. Maybe like Ring 7 Savagery Last Assault causes problems for us here. Otherwise, I feel very strong into this right now, so I'm not too concerned. You know what I wouldn't hate either? Getting maybe like some HP upgrades on some of these units here. By some I mean these 2. Would not hate that. That would be pretty nice here, I think. Okay, let's go play every single spawning pod that we have here. I mean, as is, that survives the savagery hit, actually. Right now, that alone, that tanks the first savagery hit. So that's very good news for us. That is actually incredible, basically. Okay, very cool. And then we will go ritual here still. Play you. We'll throw the followers out so they're not in the deck anymore. Rest in peace, buddy. And we have what looks like a kind of scary looking floor first, but honestly is not that spooky. Yeah, we're kind of crushing it here. What is? Oh, you have a Shield of Winch. Okay, kind of cringe, honestly, right? We'll do this to stop them if you were getting hit as badly. I guess we'll just do. Oh, we can't even stop you from hitting. Whatever. Oh, I'll definitely take you. Get this guy. Wait, you're living that? Oh, Titan Skin, bastard. Yeah, that's what I can do. Tragic. Damn. Sucks. And what's even worse is that we're not even killing the front line here with what's his name? Ooh, let's see this here. I'm curious. Okay. So is the copy also 1 cost? It is. That's so strong. Holy, dude. That's crazy strong. If I have Hornbraid, I think this sets up Branded Warrior to get the kill here, which gets the rage scaling, which seems pretty good. There you go. There you go. Now you should keep killing the front line, which is very good for us. Okay, put this here. I forgot we had Infactory. Infactory is actually pretty good for us, too, in this run. I forgot we had that. Okay. Maybe we'll just do 2 mushrooms and Infactory. That seems very solid. Okay. Put this here. Pass turn. Mushrooms are doing great things for us, folks. Play that here. Pass turn. I mean, branding the mushrooms is fine, right? They regen it back anyway. Who cares? Spore you pass turn. Okay, dude, I love... this is like 2 in a row of like Aquas Reservation being really good. I'm kind of loving this relic, man, or this Pyroheart, man. I don't know. I think it might just be kind of like ideal circumstances for it. I think your average performance will be worse than this, but this has been pretty cool today. This is maybe I was just wrong. It could be possible. It's happened before. Mulch is fine here. We're gonna have a pretty thick deck here. I think ultimately by then we're gonna have 45 cards, so we can get this down to 0 cost on the fungi in a suit. Then we think the mulch looks pretty good. Rage Serum is fine. Again, I want to hit 45 here, so I think we'll just take it. But it's a little bit. Maybe we're getting too close to bloat. I don't know. We'll see. This is a very easy right side from here. I want to get the mushroom deployable. Right. Zone of Silence, not that useful here. I think we will just do this. Now, oh, you know what I could? No, actually, not that good. I was gonna say I could make the Stoic Plate Mail merge with the Loam Coat, but then we just lose the Loam Coat ability. I'm pretty sure. That's not that good if you ask me. We'll just leave this. Come here, and I think first thing we do is remove the Spirit Stewards because between them and the followers, obviously the followers are better in pretty much every way. Not definitely. Obviously, they have lower base attack and health, but like. 3 multi-strike is worth way more than the base stats of the Spirit Stewards, and they're also small. You get the idea, basically. They're just infinitely better, pretty much. This is going to be a pretty easy bottom 4 setup for us here. As you saw before, our Mushroom stack is pretty big pretty quickly. Right? So I have no doubt that we'll be able to punch through the heavies here and get to the... Or not, maybe not right away, we'll see. But I'm pretty confident we can handle this no problem, basically. Should not be too hard to punch through on this one. Ooh, and do we fungi right away here? This is a little interesting of a spot to be in. I think we go... It only spawns 3. Actually, no, we don't even do that here. We just do this. And we'll play a second cycle. That seems fair. Kill you. Put this here. And the fungi is hitting the breakthrough, but he's doing a great job. Ooh, hey, wait a second. Why do you have... Hold on. Wait, time out. Everyone time out. Why the fuck my branded warrior got a damn mitosis cap on? Hold on. Hold on. Wait a second. Buddy, do not bloat my deck. Somebody stop this man. He's doing a crime. How do I actually handle this? This is weird. This is a very weird spot to be in with you. So I think we gotta do like this basically into double Spore Touch on you and have you eventually die before you make it to the pyre. Strange position we find ourselves in, I suppose. I don't know. Spawning pod. Yeah, spawning pod first here. I guess it doesn't matter too much. Ritual here. Here's Loam Coat here. Keep playing this down. I need to play something on you to actually stop you from dealing damage. Guy up top. Oh, you're getting the freaking thing. Hold on. Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. That's good. That works. I will accept 1 pyre damage. Get rid of this calcified ember now. That seems fine. I accept this. And now we're just fully trampling through. It looks like that's nice. Yeah, but you can see how Branded Warrior does just kind of fall off here pretty rapidly. Now we're gonna have 2 of them, which is very annoying. Oh, can I kill you? I can just kill the Branded Warrior, actually, huh? Yeah, I think we'll do that. I think we gotta, unfortunately, tragically kill the Branded Warrior to stop him from reproducing. And then we'll just do this and pass. He does have Endless, so he doesn't get to come back. We could play him like top 4 in theory here. If it really came down to it. Why are you... Oh, are you eating the cherub here? You are, aren't you? That's kind of annoying. We'll do that and pass. You don't even make it to the pyre here, person in the back, so I'm not too worried about this. Okay, you're back. Random equipment, go. There you go. Lovely. Love to see that. So nice. Let us here if we need it. Apparently we needed the Branded Warrior to actually punch through this here. That's a little sad. But we're not leaking you guys, so it doesn't matter here. You're really either, so it's fine. Okay, final wave. Mushroom stack diff here. No contest whatsoever. Very easy. And then kill you for fun, I guess, too. Whatever. And dang, he's still living, though, huh? Okay. Took 1 pyre damage in exchange for getting rid of a what's it called there? Ember. Calcified Ember. That's pretty fine. I don't like it. I think I'll take Dark Deal. Maybe I won't. Actually, Wrecking Pain is maybe really good here too. You know, I'm gonna actually go Wrecking Pain. We apply a lot of debuffs just with Maneater. That seems pretty good to me. I'm gonna go Hell's Flame here. We need this for deployment. And I don't think we get much value out of the silencing from Lion's Mane. I think with just how much extra spawn we get from our initial spawning pod round, I think we do want to like take the Everbloom 2 on this one. I think this is like a, maybe not even rare, maybe rare is an overstatement. I think this is like a very good angle for Everbloom 2. I think just gonna go, I think, left side here. Get deployable on the second mushy room. Seems good to me. Ooh, Inferno room is also very interesting. That's really tempting, man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to just do that. I'm fairly confident that Inferno room is really, really, really good here. It means we can't deploy Mushy Room then, but that's fine. That's also way better into the Titan fight as well. Yeah, it's gotta be Inferno room here. Listen, Mushy Room enjoyers, I like Mushy Room too, but like sometimes you just gotta know when you're outclassed here, basically. And Inferno room is just him. It just is. I'm sorry, it's just the truth. I wouldn't hate trying to find an equipment to merge here with the mushroom stacks. Let me reroll this, see if I can find something good. I do not want glass cannon on the mushroom stack. No, thank you. No, thank you, sir. What do we got going on here? Ooh. Couple thoughts here. We do have this crazy-ass fungi in a suit, right? But the thing here is that we also have the ancient root, so we don't care much about the cost downgrade. We could triple stack it for triple the armor, right? If we put this on fungi in a suit. Oh, it doesn't work on fungi? Oh, I already double stacked it. No, you can't double triple stack, of course. In that case, I don't hate going the -4 then too. It's not bad. Right? So we can play something else with the energy upgrade and then do this. I think this is actually still worth it. So we'll take that for now. And we'll go here. I think it is Everbloom 2. I think Maneater 2 is very strong. You get Sap 3, which is pretty crazy. But I think that Sap 2 is enough here for us. And with Furnace Room, I'm not too worried. In theory, there's a chosen sweeper wave where there's a chosen sweeper and the guy who is giving Titan skin. And on that floor specifically, the chosen will survive with 5 HP. We have 2 turns to play like any of our single target damage spells on him basically, and he should fold. Because like if we play like a single spore song, or not spore song, a spore touched. A single spore touch will kill him because it'll die to the Inferno room. It being the Titan skin guy. Oh no, actually no, it dies to the Titan skin sorry. The Titan skin guy dies to the Inferno room, and then at the end of turn, the decay damage is taken into account, which will then finish off the chosen sweeper. Right, so I think that's a very not big issue for us here. And even though we still have Maneater 1 to give us some sap, so I'm not too worried about this. I think this should be fine. Then the last thing we do is maybe go to a steel shop and get a couple of HP upgrades on our squad leader and cluster colonel. Right, that seems pretty good to me. Ring 7. We're not going to give the bosses reanimate here. That could maybe end up causing some problems, I think, folks. Let's not do that. And you know what? I don't think this is a bottom floor angle either. I think for this fight, it's going to be probably middle floor. Sorry, hold on. It's bottom floor for us. Inferno room probably middle floor. Because I do not want to let the amalgams get free reign on us there, basically. So we'll do this classic maneuver. Glass cannon actually pretty sweet here. I do like seeing that here. I think we'll just go Inferno room here, then pass. And we got the this is why I took the -4 especially. So the turn like this we get to do some crazy shit now. I'll play this out here, but we get to do again some insane shit here. We get to go double fungi in a suit there. We are losing the branded warrior here, which is a little annoying. If I... No, you're just dead. You're just dead, unfortunately. I can do this. That's only sap 2, and then the branded warrior gets hit, tragically. I'll put this here. We'll replay the warrior top floor, probably. But even then... Oh, double sweepers again here? Uh-oh. Hold on. It's folks, it's all falling apart. Oh, God. You go up here. Okay, the squad leader's dying, which is a pretty big issue, honestly. Oh, you're living too. This is very annoying, folks. Oh, come on, really? Equalizing rings? Get this fucking guy out of here. God damn it, replay him. Okay, do this. It all fell apart so quickly, honestly. This is kind of fucked up. You go here, too. Put this here. And Sport Touch you as well. Okay. Top floor, we do kill that guy, at least, so that's kind of nice. And, dude, the sweepers are actually killing me here. Maybe I had to play mid-floor. This might actually be a mid-floor angle instead, I guess, huh? To have Inferno Room kill the sweepers and then, yeah. But let's play it out here. Let's see how it looks. But it does seem like it's almost certainly a mid-floor angle here. We just have to tank the amalgam damage. Because we're not even killing the amalgams, too, with this. Yeah, I'm actually just pretty certain we have to reset here. Yeah, that's an important lesson for you to learn here, is that we need to be mindful of how many sweepers are in this combat specifically. And you just have to tank the amalgam damage, which means we probably have to take up the Pyre remains here, wherever it is in the next room. Which means we have to go here and ditch the Merchant of Steel. Which is unfortunate, but it I think should be fine. Well, I thought this would be fine too, so who knows? Maybe it will not be fine. What I could do, which would be maybe psychotic, I could just play the Fungi in a suit down here instead, and just try to have the Fungi survive the Inferno Room and prevent the amalgams from hitting us, but that is like a horrible, horrible idea. It's a very not good idea. We do this. Ritual here, pass turn. And this seems very winnable to me at the very least, right? Frick you, buddy. I'll even play the Shield Steward up here as well to get out of deck for now. Yeah, this is the exact issue that I thought Branded Warrior himself would have here, right? Is the fact that he can't actually kill heavy, so he's never getting Slay, so he's never getting the whole floor rage. Maybe, you know what, maybe the issue, you know what the real secret is then? I shouldn't have given him Quick. I did give him Multi-Quick in the early game, which was really good then, but it is definitely felled off really hard at this point in the game. It is pretty much, oh, why am I doing that? Whatever, who cares? It has become pretty much worthless now to us to have Quick. And in fact, a detriment. An actual detriment, because it would be much better if it was hitting after the Mushroom was softening the heavies for us. We'll play Mushy Room here. Ritual there is pretty good. Play this here too. And after the Mushy Room, which I'll play here as well actually, the Mushy Room saps you. You might walk the Pyre, but you won't deal much damage to it, if any. That's nice at least. Okay, two more hits there. Mulch up here. You go up to yeah. You do zero damage to Pyre with this. Okay. Very nice. We'll just pass turn here. Amalgams hit. Oh god, two more amalgams hits. That's tough, man. That is tough. No, I can't have anyone live down there. Guess we'll just do this into Racking Pain. Doesn't really do much here. If we had gone Man Eater 2, I think Racking Pain would have been better, but it is like kind of low impact actually. Now that I'm, it did like 20 damage. We could play Sport Touch first, but you get the idea. It's not very good here for TBHing. We'll just pass turn. It's gonna be so much mandatory damage, man, into the final fight here too. This does suck. And this was with this was specifically with Fungi getting the armor turn 1. That's going to be a lot worse against Savagery if we don't draw a turn. Or this will be a lot worse against Savagery if we don't draw a turn 1. Because the Mushrooms are going to lose most of their stacks on their initial melee weakness hit now. Yeah, there's problems here for sure. Maybe our last ring somehow fixes all of our problems here. You never know, right? We can maybe find some solutions here. Let's see what we get. And Deadly Variant, not that, I mean, not terrible, but not that good, I don't think. I'll take another Mulch, honestly, here. We draw through our deck pretty fast, or pretty quickly here with this. These are all bad. We never made it to 45 cards, so we didn't get the -3 on Ancient Roots, so it doesn't matter too much. Take these. Ooh, I do like Zone of Silence here. Well, not that much, I guess. Ugh, maybe not. Maybe just Meat Shield combined with Lomco is the best we can expect here. That's fine, I suppose. There we go, we'll do that. Should keep the mushroom stack pretty healthy, which is nice. When we come in here... Well, the problem with the Tuned Whetstone is that I don't even want to draw this turn 1. I don't want to be playing it on our non-mushroom stack, basically. So I don't like that. Unless we buy another weapon. We can buy another weapon here in theory. And then deployable... Oh, and we still get the thing on deployable, never mind. I guess we can just choose to not play during deployable, though, huh? Yeah, let's see if we can find another weapon here. I would play Glass Cannon on, what's his name here? On Branded Warrior, almost always. We can take that here, and if we get it off the Whetstone, that's fine. If we don't, it's also fine. We just don't play any of them then. Take Scourge Steels 2, and then we reroll here. Weird spot here. Jack Strips is pretty decent, but it's kind of just outclassed by Inferno Room existing. So I think we'll take Verdant Cycle. We have a lot of consume cards, so I like the extra free draw. Seems decent enough to me. And then we have actually a weird choice here. I could buy a junk room here, which would get us the 45 cards, so we get the -3 instead of the -2. But that's not very worth it to me. I think we're just actually better off removing cards here, basically. I think we want to just remove probably our Shield Stewards. They're doing very little for us here. Right? And then we just do that. Call it a day there, basically. And I can see this working, but I feel very skeptical about our odds against the Titans, basically. I think Savagery's last assault there is just gonna kind of kill us, basically, because we just took too much damage into the amalgams, basically. What are you gonna do? So Inferno Room here. Play out the squad. Is there a world where we can ever play bottom floor? I don't think so. Well, what's it called? Organ Harvester is nice, but we just need the damage, I think, more than anything. I really need to draw Fungi in a suit here, which you don't draw, so that's unfortunate. Do this, you do this. You play these out, so you survive the initial hit, which is pretty cool. Oh, I forgot about Reservation. I forgot about Reservation. I'm actually dumb. Whatever. If it ends up being an issue, I'll go back and replay this, but that is just a blatant misplay here, pretty much. Play this here. Play this here. You're leaking, huh? That's annoying. It actually would have gotten us lethal, I'm pretty sure, on this guy if we'd played it. You know what? Honestly, I'll just go back and play correctly. I goofed it. The one thing I'm going to talk about in this run is Reservation being good here, and I just forgot the one thing that's good about Reservation. Oh, well. Let's just do this like so, I suppose. Okay, play the Reservation. Play Spawning Pod. I'll play the Infectory over the Branding right here. I think it's worth considering them both, but I think this is a little bit better. We'll do this and pass here. Okay. Play Spawning Pod here. Play Mushy Room up here for sure. Play you, play you. I mean, do get the lethal, which is very nice, because it just triggers the Infectory. Very cool. And I guess I just put this on you as well. I don't think we need the mana for anything else here, really, at this point. It seems pretty fine to me. Okay, Fungi's pretty nice here. I like that quite a bit. We'll play you... Aw, you fucker. This fucker. I can do this into Racking Pain here. And then... I don't know, just double Horn Break. I don't think it's even really worth a double Horn Break. I think we'll just pass. Save a bit of mana in the pool, I guess, for now. Okay. Here's the floor where it's the Chosen and the Sweeper together. Right? It's a very annoying setup they've got going there. I can't let you leak. Can I let you leak? I feel like I can't let you leak. I'm gonna play this here. Maybe it's fine. I don't know. You still have Quick on you, right? Okay, it is dealing damage. I just wanted to make sure it was making the Amalgam take more. You have a Mushy Room here. Let me just play these here on you. Okay, that's fine. What a hand. What a fucking hand. God damn it. It does actually save me a lot of grief there, actually, so thank you. I forgot about the Chosen Sweeper, man, doing the sweepy thing. Okay. We've got at least this and then 10 more guaranteed Amalgam hits here, I think, right? Something along those lines. Oh, maybe it's just 3 more guaranteed hits. We'll see. I don't know. To play you, I'm gonna play you here. You go up to Pyre, and you don't do much, I don't think. Do that and just pass, I think, here. Three damage there. Get 2 Amalgams here. I think the next floor has 1 more Amalgam on it. And then... fuck me, man. Oh, look at this floor, man. This is brutal. Although nice here that Brandon is actually getting a Slay, which is pretty cool. But this is brutal, man. I'm gonna do this into... double up here into Racking Pain, I think, on you. Well, maybe I need to Racking Pain you. Horn Break you. What's the math here? You still get 2 hits in. Let's do it on you. That might be better. I really don't know what I'm doing here, man. I think we're gonna survive. I just think we just bled out here, man. I don't know. Maybe there's some sort of line here that we take way less pyre damage. Yeah, but there was just so much pyre damage, and I don't feel like I got a way to actually stop it on this run. I don't know. I thought this was gonna be like an easy dub. Branded Warrior is so fucking ass, man. He's a bit of a scapegoat here, because it's not really his fault. But God, he's so fucking dog shit. Okay, gotta hit you. Oh, you know what? Maybe a line here was actually Mushy Room. Maybe we need a Mushy Room here to get, like, double sap hits here so they go up to the pyre and do way less damage. I'm not sure. We're taking 10. No Sport Touch you and pass here. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, we have 6 health. Yeah, technically we win if we win Relentless here, which we do, where we live. We're going into the Titan fight with literally 1 HP. Because we can't stop you. You do 5 damage. We win Relentless, so we don't actually they don't make it to the top here. But man, this is brutal. This was genuinely brutal. I don't know, man. And I think we do win this again if we weren't and Savagery's Assault here. I'm actually, listen, we're gonna go into the Titan fight, we're gonna lose this. I'm genuinely 100% curious what you guys do differently on this run. Because obviously we're not winning this. It's a pretty strong run, and I think I made some mistakes here. But I'm curious what you guys think like are the big mistakes on this. If there's anything like I specifically missed that would have really helped against Savagery Seraph here. I don't know. I don't really feel like I missed much, basically. I don't know. Maybe was it like, I don't know, was it somehow bottom floor instead? Maybe it was like bottom floor, Man-Eater 2 to like get the silence on the amalgams and then propagate it somehow? Like, I don't really know. I don't know. But we come up here and we die instantly. But I think this is a cool run though still. So, I don't know. I think it's still a cool one. You know what? Like, I think I agree with the general consensus that I've seen at least of everyone saying, what do you guys think is harder, Savagery or Corruption Seraph, right? I think kind of everyone, I think, again, the general consensus I think is that Entropy Seraph is the weakest of the 3, but then outside of that, I think it's really contentious on which is actually harder, Corruption Seraph or Savagery, and I think that it's pretty close. It's really close, honestly, because they both, like, you know, they have things that can kill your run. And this one, what killed us was not being able to play turn or bottom floor effectively and having to play middle floor and then running into both Savagery's Last Assault and then Savagery Seraph, right? I think if you know, if it wasn't Seraph, or if it wasn't actually, would this beat Corruption Seraph? I think it would, but I think it would be actually maybe pretty close. Yeah, because this run doesn't really have a good way of handling the AoE corruption. Huh, I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Well, let's just fucking die. Let's get it over with here, folks. And I know what you're thinking here. We could play bottom floor and stop the Savagery hit here, but I just want to fucking die. I'm ready to go with Peace God. Because we can technically do this here. But even if we do this, even if we survive the floor down here, right? We're still dead. Nothing to be done about this one, folks. It was over to begin with. We never stood a chance. Anywho, thanks for watching the video. You know, I'll give you the seed here. Please, again, genuinely, if you like, you don't have to play the run if you don't want to, obviously. But like, if there's a run that I ever said like, hey, check this one out, I'm very curious to see how people play this one. Oh, hey, look at, we mastered Branded Warrior. Fake win for Branded Warrior there. You love to see it. You love to see it there. But man, that's a tough one. Oh, Golden Crown. Ew. Gross. Yucky. Let's go to the seed here. Let's see. If you want to play this, it is Areas, Wires, Blink. Let me know how it goes. Let me know how it goes. Again, genuinely very curious. I want to see what happens. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.